mistake, this guy's hand touches the face of a nearby fish, so he says sorry to it, and a little later, he goes to feed it. But as he moves forward, he spots a weirdly colored snake. At first, it looked just like a sea fish, so he thought it was just another ocean creature. But when he turns around, there's a massive shark coming right at him. Seeing that, he totally panics. But somehow, he manages to escape just in time. Look at this. During art class, this kid was quietly sitting and eating noodles. But then the teacher caught him red-handed. She straight up asked where the noodles were, but the boy put on an innocent face and lied, saying he wasn't eating anything. The teacher got suspicious, so she opened a pallet nearby, and something that looked like noodles was in there. But when she touched it, turns out it was just a painting. The teacher was about to leave when suddenly the boy's phone rang. Now the teacher got even more suspicious. She opened a book nearby, and boom, a real phone popped out. Her suspicion grew even more since the kid had hidden the phone inside a book. So she started flipping through all the books, and that's when she saw a picture of noodles. She thought, this must be fake too. But the moment she touched it, this school took on a special challenge. The kids had to bring in cereal boxes so they could be donated to those in need. The students collected over 2,008 boxes and then created an epic domino track, the first ever in the entire school. 5 hours of effort, the energy of hundreds of kids, and cheers with every falling domino. The scene in the cafeteria was even more amazing. Colorful turns, awesome designs, and not a single mistake. The class that brought in the most boxes, they got an ice cream party. This wasn't just a game, it was a celebration of doing good together. So this guy walks up to buy an ostrich egg. One of the two girls at the counter scans it, and the other gently places it into the box. Then he adds a duck egg. They scan it, no problem. But the moment he places a chicken egg, the smile fades from their faces. One of them even opens the box again just to fit it in properly. Then he keeps going. Smaller and smaller eggs. But he crosses the line when he drops in a grain of rice. At that point, both girls are clearly annoyed. And then, one of them does something totally unexpected. This swim coach doesn't just teach, he messes with people too. Every time a student's about to land the perfect dive, the coach pulls a move and flips the whole game. His timing is so insane, the swimmer gets confused mid-air. Sometimes it's a weird flip, sometimes a completely reversed dive. Feels less like diving, more like a comedy show. Every trick of his throws the kids off, and then comes that classic laugh from behind. People used to say, "We didn't expect this from you." Now they're like, "Bro, you're the king of pranks." This boy was playing an amazing game in his own house. He placed 2 pans on the floor and threw a ball. Wherever the ball landed, he added another pan there, because his goal was to bounce the ball off the pans and land it right into the glass kept in the middle. He had already set up 6 pans, but still, he kept missing again and again. He was broken from the inside, but just when he was about to give up one last time, the ball went right into the glass. This small cat's owner, in a hurry, leaves the cat in the small boat and gets into the big boat himself. As soon as the guy in the small boat realizes the cat's been left with him, he slowly starts moving toward the big boat. But the surprising thing was, the cat kept staring at the big boat the whole time, like she knew her owner was there. And the moment the 2 boats come close, the cat instantly jumps into the big boat and runs away to its owner. When the girl brought popcorn from the market, she thought it'd be ready in 2 minutes. But when she tore open the packet, it had seasoning along with the kernels. She poured them into a pan and stirred on low heat. Once they turned light yellow, she covered it and left it for 10 minutes. When she lifted the lid, all the kernels had popped, bright and colorful. See, that is why you should never mess with your wife, because see, when this woman was cleaning the garbage spread by her daughter, her husband thought of playing a prank, so he threw a piece of colorful paper on his wife. But what is this? Instead of being happy, the woman got very angry, and now she gave this punishment to both father and daughter, in which they have to pick up one piece, each with chopsticks, and clean it, and if they do not clean it, then they will not get food today. This little kid girl was about to get crushed by a falling ladder, and her mom had stepped out to get some milk. But the moment her dad saw what was happening, his heart skipped a beat. He had no idea what to do, and in the panic, he made a mistake. Instead of rushing to save her, he started setting the dinner table. Then, with shaking hands and pure fear, without wasting a second, he threw himself over her like a shield. The baby was saved, and then asked you for a like.